and welcome to the Volleyball England Beach Tour 2011. I'm Layla and today we're on Boscombe Beach near Bournemouth for the final. I'm Layla and today has so far taken us through Great Yarmouth, Margate, Skegness and Weymouth, accumulating in today's final. We've got highlights of the semi-finals and finals of the women's events here for you today, so stay where you are. And through to the semi-finals. It's the women's team. And it's Gabi Madritska and Laura Plonka versus Elfie Sinigova and Anna Zajakovic. So now it's over to our commentator, Adrian Battersby.
Thanks a lot, Layla. It's a wonderful day for beach volleyball here, the first women's semi-final. Joining the action at 15 all. And there's a good serve there. And with Mark Perkins here, who's followed the tour for the past 3 years. Welcome, Mark.
Hi, Adrian.
And good serve there from Elfie Sinigova. And there's a bit of extra spice in this semi-final, isn't there?
Yeah, the two number ones, Elfie Sinigova in the red shirt and Gabi Madritska wearing number one in the blue shirt, played last year and dominated pretty much most of the finals last year as well. So they've split partners this year, so a little bit of extra competition to see how they get on against each other. And
they also know each other's games very well, so there could be some interesting reading going on here during the rallies. Good serve there from Madritska, and a lovely shot there. That's a beautiful little hit. Just watch the replay here, Mark.
Yeah, just watching the defence go quite deep onto the court there, and plays the ball short, just out of reach of Gabi. She dives into the sand.
17-16. Madritska and Plonka would be the favourites here. It's fair to say they've done pretty well on the tour, been on 3 finals here.
Yeah, so certainly one of the most consistent teams we've had on the tour so far.
This is a lovely rally here. Oh, the big hit. And it's in. That's one of the best rallies we've seen so far. It's early in the morning here.
Great set by Laura Plonka, giving Gabi plenty of time to read the block. You can hear Laura crying in the background as well to go cross court.
Yeah, and that serve goes long. Disappointed there. It's fair to say there's quite a fair wind travelling here from left to right.
Yeah, definitely. When they serve from the right-hand side, they have to serve it into the wind so they can put a bit more power onto it, but the ball will move slightly a bit to left and right as well, so it makes it harder to receive.
We noticed yesterday there were quite a few aces coming in from the right-hand side of the court. And on the left-hand side, there's a lot of long. So here's a chance of Plonka, and a lovely little loop over the attempted block, and that's a big shot in volleyball, isn't it, in beach volleyball?
Yeah, the line over, you can hear the playing partner who's just passed the ball will shout out where they want the attacker to hit the ball. So they'll keep the eye out where the defender's gone, and then let them know where the open space is.
I wasn't aware of that at all, Mark. That's a good distance shot there. Reds are just edging ahead here. This is the replay of it. Trying to get that back.
Yeah, Gabi, very athletic, one of the most fit volleyball players we've got on court. Works around the court very well. Obviously, points only to 21 here in the set, so we're near the business end of the set.
Oh, a lovely shot there from Plonka. And they're getting a lot of points with these distance shots towards the back of the court, aren't they? Maybe the Reds are just a little bit too high up the court and they've been caught out there.
Yeah, there was no blocker there for that one, so she had a free swing and able to put the ball into the corner.
A bad set there. And Zajakovic touched the net. You're allowed to put your arms over the net, but you're not allowed to touch the net.
Yeah, so they reached over for the block there, but she's obviously on her way down. She's caught it with her arm, so the point goes to the girls in blue.
Set point from Madritska and Plonka here. In the blue, it hits the tape and just drops over. Nothing the Blues can do about that.
Yeah, the whole power goes out the ball when it clips the tape. It's a great point for the girls in red, saving the set point.
20 all. Early in the morning here, long shadows on the sand. Here's a chance. And Madritska goes long again.
That's a brilliant line shot there, especially under pressure with the scores 20 all. They have to win by 2 clear points, so this is another set point to Gabi and Lara, the girls in blue.
Madriska serves. It's a heavy serve. Definitely moved in the air. But Sinigova, a superb touch over there at the net. Here's the dig from a serve. And she's up straight away.
Yeah, you can see her turning her shoulders in mid-air as she's hitting it ball as well, and they're changing ends.
This is really good. 21 points apiece. Got to ask you about these signals here. We've seen behind the players' backsides. Oh, what a shot there from Plonka. And another long distance shot. And they don't need the power, do they?
Yeah, it's a great line shot you got there. The defender will do the best to try and get there and there, but if you hit it well enough, it's definitely going to go straight down.
Set point for Blues. The hit from Dajkovic. Here's a chance. And it's taken. Madriska and Plonka take the first set. 23-21.
Yeah, it was a great swing there. Effort on the block, but the ball's just coming inside the block, dropped onto the girls' side of the court. As you see here, Gabby backtracking, taking a good ball in. Nice bump set by Lara. Let her know where to go. Anna nearly had it. She had a fantastic season blocking this year. It's her first year on the Volleyball England Beach Tour as well.
Second set. Madriska and Plonka lead 10-7. Really high quality match, and that's a great shot from Dajkovic. Quite an orthodox shot, really.
Yeah, at least she got top speed on the hand there, so she was able to get the ball to drop over the net. It's almost a cut shot, just landing just inside the tape. Great point as Anna goes back to serve. The score's 8-10, so they're trailing by 2 points.
That's good serve there from Dajkovic. The hit from Sinigova. Great defence from Plonka. And they take the point there. Superb battling. The defence is there. She's up straight away. That really is class, isn't it?
Brilliant receivers you see there. She's straight up though. Gabby with a great reverse bump set. Lara able to open her shoulders up and see got no block, so it's a free hit for her.
11-8. Waggling of the fingers there to her server, and not such a good set there.
Unusual error there by Gabby. Put the ball too tight to the net there for Lara. Okay, good challenge to the net as well. So Elfie Sinigova coming back to serve.
These fingers behind the backside spot. Just explain what's going on there. It's a bit confusing.
It's the way of communicating, let them know where the block is going to block. So one, if they signal one behind the bum, it's shown that they're going to block the line. And generally, if they signal number two behind the block, then it shows they're going to block cross court. So it just helps the defender know where they need to cover as well. So it's not so obvious where they're stood. As you see, only 2 people on court. They've got a lot of sand to cover.
This is a good point here from Madriska. Big hit down the line. 12-9. Really wonderful conditions here this morning. Dajkovic comes in with the hit, and it's good. These shots to the back of the court are paying off for both teams here.
Yeah, this time Gabby going up and blocking, so she's slightly shorter blocker than what Laura is. So it was a great hit there for Anna over the block of Gabby.
Oh,
it's a wayward pass there by Lara, giving Elfie Sinigova a free hit at the net. It's a quick 3-point turnaround's really quick there. There's only 1 point in it now. We scored 11-12.
yeah, the Reds are coming back well here, putting in a big effort. And Plonka's on the floor. She lost her footing in the sand. And she's having a bit of a giggle.
Point was made from the serve there as well. Anna's serving into the wind, and the ball's, like, as we said earlier, is moving quite a lot to the left and right.
That's out. She putting in some heavy action on that serve, but just moved out court. Madriska and Plonka, who are the favourites in this match for sure. Been 1, 2 of the 3 finals they've been in. And a lot of people expecting that these are the players who could well win this title.
Yeah, there's 4 very good teams in the semi-final. But the girls in blue have had a fantastic record this year.
Oh, great block from Elfie Sinagova.
Elfie's one of the best blockers on the tour, well known for how high she reaches. You see there, straight over, reads the ball well. The ball straight down, great point for the girls in red.
13 all. And Sinagova puts it straight over. Wind decided not to catch that one. There's a little bit of a giggle between the girls. Sometimes they're not sure what the wind's going to do with the ball.
Yeah, they can put their extra bit of power into it as well, knowing that the wind should help it, but sometimes the wind does just drop. There's a great line shot there by Gabby over the block. Leave the defence no chance, gets a change of ends. We change ends every 7 points to allow the players to get a fair use of the wind conditions as well.
There's a lovely touch there. Seems to be a real tactic here from the girls in blue, putting in some shots towards the back of the court, and they're getting a lot of points with just placed shots towards the far corners. I just wonder if they've seen their opponents before and they've just got something in their memory banks from a previous meeting. But a smash there from Majiska, and the block unlucky. Dajakovic, see a good view here. Here's Dajakovic going in, tries to get the block. Oh.
And you see how quickly she has to react to the ball coming off the block. She set herself in position, ready to receive the hit, but with the deflection off the block, gives Anna no chance.
At least she can smile about it. Oh, that one went all wrong there from Plonka.
Yeah, it's a great point for the girls in red to win. They're tight back in it now. There's only 1 point away.
I always think when you look at these replays, you look at Plonka there, she was down on her knees, on all fours, and she's got to be up straight away to play the next shot. And there's another long distance shot to the back of the court, and girls in red are nowhere near. They're high up the court, looking for the little dink shot. And a lot of points have gone to Majiska and Plonka with those shots towards the back of the court. Oh, that's incredible. Was that fluky?
Well, Gabby knew what she was doing, but it obviously caught the defence off guard there, where expected to bump the pass up.
Yeah, just right between them, wasn't it? Just the Reds certainly will feel a little bit hard done by that. Oh, this is great play from the Blues. That was superb play. Here's a chance. Sinagova comes in for the hit. Oh, great play. That was really quality beach volleyball from both teams there.
Yeah, making the Blues stretch all over the court there, but watch how Anna jumps here and reads that Gabby's going to take the ball over there. Straight, good point for them. Elfie shows a delight.
18-16 to the Blues. It's very tight here. Oh, another long distance shot from Majiska. Dajakovic was drawn in, coming in shorter, and well, the ball went long. And another point for Majiska and Plonka. They're just 2 points away here from a place in the final. Maybe the team in red will look back at this afterwards, and maybe we'll have slightly different tactics the next time these play.
Yeah, potentially. Communication has been really important. You hear the girls in blue, they're really communicating well about where the defender is. And that's why there's probably so many line shots that's been going in so well, because they're communicating really well, and it's given the time when the attacker goes in to hit the ball to know exactly where to put the ball there. I can see a great block there by Laura Plonka.
Really great block from Plonka.
We're down at set point. This is for the match. Place in the final.
4 match points to the girls here. In blue. There's a chance. Here she goes. Majiska hits it. And it's in. And they take the match 21-16 in the second set.
Yeah, deserving a final place there. And it'll be their 4th final of the year so far on the Volleyball in the Beach Tour. A really good performance there by Elfie Sinagova and Anna Dajakovic, their first year together as well. They'll be very proud of that.
We have plenty more beach volleyball action for you after the break, so don't move an inch. Welcome back to the Volleyball England Beach Tour 2011. Earlier on today, the juniors competed. These are your future beach volleyball players. Here are your highlights.
Alan Walland and Jermaine Miles in red. Miles to serve. Matt Hunter and Ryan Stout on the left-hand side in the blue. And there's a lovely little dink shot from Stout. This has really been a high-quality final out here. Miles serves. Hunter's turn to come in with the hit. It goes off Miles. Oh, it's a great little defence, but it's put out by Miles. Walden did well there. Match point. Oh, and the long distance shot has forced an error, and it's a win here for Matt Hunter and Ryan Stout. Really good quality final, and we're certainly going to be seeing more of all four of these players in future beach volleyball tours. But in the under-18s category here, it's getting quite dark out there. This match has gone all the way, and a great victory.
We're on Boscombe Beach in Bournemouth, and it's straight through to the semi-finals. We have a second round of women's semi-finalists. On the court right now, we have Denise Austin and Mel Coote versus Helen Brown and Kerry Olding. So now it's over to our commentator, Adrian Battersby.
Thanks, Layla. The second semi-final here, as the wind starts to come in, and you can see there's some pretty deep dark clouds coming across. 16 all in the first set, nothing between them so far. And there's a lovely shot from Kerry Olding. This should be a fascinating semi-final here. There's some real quality on show. Helen Brown, who's in the dark hair in the blue, number 1 in her shirt, is in all 4 finals here on the tour.
Yeah, so every single final of the tour, and she's played with 3 different partners, and one of the partners is on the opposite court, wearing number 1, coming back to serve, Mel Coote. So they played together in the Weymouth Beach Classic.
Mel Coote is from Scotland and is a Scottish Indoor Volleyball Player of the Year. Some real great pedigree, and a lot of these players do play indoor, and there's a great touch there.
A great cut shot. Seeing that you watch the defender, Denise, diving for the ball.
That was a lovely little shot. As I said, a lot of these players do play indoor as well, but they really love the beach, love diving around. Very athletic players play this. Oh,
great shot down the middle there as well. Really hard for each defender to look at who's taking that ball. Great experience. The girls in red have got some fantastic experience. And coming to serve, Denise Austin is actually in the Volleyball England Hall of Fame.
Yes, we interviewed her earlier, and she reckons she's been playing for 22 years. And here she is in a national semi-final. Quite amazing. That's just long. It was really close. If it touches the tape, it's in. But it just missed. Here's Kerry Olding, who's made 2 finals with Helen Brown this year. So this is a good pairing. And the blue team, you would say, would be favourites. And they've lost to Austin and Coots in Margate by 2 sets to 1. There was a touch on the net on that point there. On the red, and it's set point here now for Brown and Olding, and the serve is long.
They have to put a lot of pressure on the serve as well. We can't just put an easy serve over, otherwise the attack will come straight back at them. So they've got to make the they've got to make the attackers work.
That's a really good point, actually. That you can't just put a simple serve over with no weight or anything. Otherwise, it'll be coming straight back at you, and you lose the point. You've got to put something heavy across, but the Blues have taken it. Kerry Olding, a superb smash there. That was incredible.
That was a great swing down the line there. She really opened her shoulders up, put full speed through to that. A great set for the girls in blue to win there against Austin and Coote.
Well, let's have a look at this on the replay, and just let's look how high Kerry Olding gets here. She goes up, and look at the jump here.
Perfect swing down the line there. Beautiful bump set by Helen Brown that enables Kerry Olding to put that ball away and win the first set.
Second set, it's 10-6 to Austin and Coote.
Made a great start to the second set, fighting hard. They're going to want to take this to a deciding set.
Absolutely. Very changeable day there. You can see the sun's coming out. It's hiding behind clouds. We've had up plenty of rain. Oh, There's a big hit there from Olding, and Hoots is on the floor, lying prone there. She was a bit disappointed she didn't get that one back. Quality is absolutely wonderful here.
Of the highest standard, there's a great ace serve into the corner there by Kerry Olding.
That's superb. Flags are fluttering heavily behind it. The wind has certainly got up, and serving from right to left. We mentioned this earlier, there's actually an advantage, and there's an example where the wind didn't get the ball and it just shot out over the back. So you can have a really good serve, or sometimes quite a really bad serve. And you Asia Money takes your chance on these serves from the right hand side, whereas on the left you have to be a little bit more. In fact, that could have easily been going out as well. This is a good rally. Here's a chance for Coots. Oh, and that went wrong. Big time wrong.
Go for a little cut shot there. You can see her just taking the power out. If you watch the blue defenders, they're very deep in court. And she sees that. She thinks, right, little cut shot, but not actually getting a whole hand over it.
Yeah, bit of frustration there. She was almost kicked the ball away.
They set very high standards for themselves, the girls in red.
11-9. Really high quality. Helen Brown serves, and it's in. An ace. Mel Coots puts her hand on her head. She can't believe she let that one. It was right in the corner. Good family day out. It's a really enjoyable day out for the audience. There's a lot of people just walking past the promenade, stopping and watching. But the seats below us, we've got quite a big audience. Here's a chance. And Helen Brown. Beautiful touch.
A little poke here over the block. You can see Mel Coots in no man's land, really, not there to block, and then not really getting back quick enough to defend either. So the ball, easy point straight down the line.
11-0. The sun goes in again as Helen Brown serves. Pretty meaty serve on that one. But Denise Austin produces a superb set, and Mel Coots.
Yeah, set made that. Yeah, the set made that completely. As you see Kerry Olding looking to go into the block, not thinking the set's going to be that good, so she drops off, but the set is absolutely fantastic, and it's quite simply put away.
Denise Austin was on her hands and knees there, and somehow managed to put in the perfect set. And there's an example that wasn't such a good set. Kerry Olding just too close to the net, and Mel Coots was up there.
Yeah, very dominant in the net, Mel Coots. Using all her experience there, that ball not coming back.
Oh, a heavy serve from the right. We've seen that a fair few times here. Things that's always amazing, I think, is that you always think that beach volleyball players are always tall, 6'10", 6'11", but that's not always the case, is it? And these girls maybe about 6 foot or so, and they're just a normal height, and it's not all about tall players.
The height does help in some instances, but as you said, Denise and Mel are around about the 6 foot height, but they make up for it in all that athleticism around the court, and they work hard. If you've walked on the sand before, you imagine how hard it is to run on there. It's pretty hard, and they cover the court that's 16 by 8 wide. They do make around a lot of ground on there.
That was a great little dink shot there from Helen Brown. They're hanging on in there. It's gone very competitive. There's a big hit from Mel Coots. There's no way that one's coming back, is it?
Yeah, way too hot to handle on the defence there. With a big swing.
Austin serves. 3-point lead for the Reds. And Helen Brown, touches the top of the tape. And
yeah, you have to thank the tape for that one.
Yeah. They'll still have a high five. And Austin and Coots are in trouble here. Lost the first set. They've got to try and get back in. Of course, this is the interesting thing about this sport. It's all about how you play on your side of the net. You can't really affect the opposition.
Yeah, between the pairing, they're it's very important to actually communicate well, and you'll hear them all the way through the match talking to each other. They know how they're getting on, geeing each other up.
Austin goes long there with that shot. I'm not sure. Mel Coots didn't do the greatest set in the world, and I'm not sure if Denise Austin actually changed her mind a little bit there on that shot.
Yeah, flying the ball out of court with the wind behind her.
And that's on the line.
Again, this one, you can see her taking the ball from behind her head, but she's got to make sure she wraps her whole hand over the ball, and you'll see the ball spinning. So it makes it drop into court with the top spin. You see there the ball spinning, and it's coming into court now.
Yep.
A lot of experience used there.
Should be happy with that one. Let's go backwards. Coots. has served.
It's an ace serve there as well. Great timing to get an ace serve. It gives them a 3-point lead. They're only 4 points away from going to the deciding set now.
Well, when they played in the Margate final, Austin and Coots won the first set, 21-18 in the second set, and then went to a third. So really nothing between these two pairs. It's always very tight in the scores. A little dink there from Coots. Oh, brilliant from Austin, one-handed. And that's only just out. Superb quality beach volleyball.
Great effort by Denise and Mel on their side. Diving on all ends to get the ball. Unfortunately, the final ball just dripping out there. You see Mel just trying to get underneath the net.
Really good point. And one's beneath the net. Mel Coots somehow managed to keep that one alive. Here we are with the next point, and it's under the net now from Olding. The interesting thing here, Mark, which I didn't realise, is you can actually go onto the other side of the court and keep the ball in play.
Yeah, as long as you don't interfere with play, then you're okay with that, or any of the players. You can see Kerry diving at full stretch there. Unfortunately, not able to get the ball from clipping the tape there.
Touched the tape at the top of the net there. Helen Brown just apologised for a bad set. 18-15, and that's out.
Austin using the high serve there, so taking the ball up quite high, making the girls look into the sun as well. So using the sun conditions to their advantage. So they're only 2 points away now, taking this into a deciding set.
Interesting seeing Mel Coots there running backwards. She was up for the block and then changed her mind and ran backwards quickly. And there's the block, just touches the top of Coots, and Austin can't get there.
If the ball's not tight off on the net, then you'll generally see one of the blocker will actually drop off the court, enable them both to have a bigger area to cover on the back court.
Another change of ends. The rain clouds are just keeping away. You can see that they're threatening.
It's not top of the crowd though, you can hear them in the background, they're giving it some noise.
Oh, that one hits the top of the tape.
Great swing there by Denise, using the tape again. It's her turn to get this. This is the second year we've been down here in Bournemouth for the finals as well at the Volleyball England Beach Tour. So they know exactly what to expect here.
4 set points for Austin and Coots to take this to 1-all. First to set to 21 here. There's a big hit from Olding. And that's a great shot.
That is a great swing there. You have to enjoy that.
Well, she won the first set with a swing just like that. And she's obviously got that particular shot well nailed. Jumped so high.
Amazing jump, yeah. Just 1 set point saved.
Here's a serve. Here's a chance for Coots. She's in. Oh, and the Blues defend it. Superb defending, but it's gone wide. There's a bit of a query here from Austin and Coots about something there.
Austin has a quick chat there with Helen Brown and apologises to the referee about challenging the decision. And that's a set to Austin and Coots, 21-17.
Well, we'll be back after the break with the third set. It's going to be really exciting. Don't go away. Welcome back to our women's second semi-final. It's the third set. We've seen two great sets here between Denise Austin and Mel Coots up against Helen Brown and Kerry Olding. Denise Austin about to serve. It's the first of 15 points in the third, so I don't know, is the term tiebreaker used or?
Yeah, it's a tiebreak set, so they have a shorter set, so it's only 15 points. They'll change ends every 5 points in this match.
Right. Brown and Olding take the first, and Helen Brown gets up high here, and Austin and Coots both drop back as well.
So it's a free hit at the net there for Helen Brown. Great first point to win as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that is just long, but that was very close. Fine judgment from Mel Coots, and well, Denise Austin, she's got a young baby here in the crowd as well. Only 6 months ago.
Yeah, baby Layla. She gave birth in February and back playing again already. And wouldn't, obviously, Wood said earlier, won Margate Masters with Mel Coots not so long ago. So absolutely fantastic conditioning by Denise Austin.
Yeah, incredible. But, these two played in that Margate final as Kerry Olding tries to go for the little dink shot there, tried to sort of wrong foot her opponents, but it was just wide. And we've got line judges really on the ball here. You can just see that was so close. And if it touches the line, it's in. Yeah,
any part of the ball touches the line, it's in. All the NTOs we've got working for us are going towards trying to get positions in the London 2012 Olympics as well. So they've been with us all tour and been representing Great Britain over on the World Tour as well.
A little bit of a communication error there between Austin and Coots. And in the end, both pulling their hands away, fearing that they might hurt each other. And 2-2 here in this third set. They went to a third set in the Margate final earlier in the summer, and it was 15-10 to Austin and Coots in that third set. Here's a big one.
There's a little pokey there by Helen Brown. You see Denise Austin coming in, thinking it's going to be a cut shot, and then you can hear the cry of Helen Brown, how excited she was with that point. Great shot to win, and the change ends with a score 3-2 to Helen Brown and Kerry Olding.
Yeah, it's really good. Really good manoeuvre there from Helen Brown. There's a lot of experience on this court, isn't there? All 4 of these players are all top beach volleyball players, so you're guaranteed that there's going to be something special going on here. And Coots apologises there because that one was blocked, but it just didn't get back over. So Helen Brown will be happy that she got a good block in there, but it just came off her hand at a bad angle.
Yeah. So as Denise comes back to serve, well, the score's 3-0. You can see Mel giving her the instructions where she's going to be blocking.
Here's a chance. Oh, that's not a good set though, and Kerry Olding gets severely punished there.
Ball drifting over the net there, and that makes life really hard for Helen Brown to be able to get that ball back. But obviously an easy shot, as you can see here. Mel Coots watched the ball well, and then just out of reach of Kerry Olding, she knows that that was an error by her part.
Yeah. Yes, it was a perfect set for her opponent. Here we go again. Brown's up, goes into the far corner.
You see the serve of Denise there targeting Helen Brown, but this time Helen Brown getting the big swing on Mel Coots as they're all squared at 4-all.
Yeah, Mel Coots trying to cover that corner. I think she knew where it was going. She could see from the swing, but just the shot was just too good. And this is the thing, you see it's 2 aside as that serve hits the net. 2 aside, you think there's a lot of space here on these courts, but these athletes are so fast across the ground that you really do have to put these shots into the corners, and you get punished. If you just put a shot in that's just slightly off a corner, that ball's coming back at you with interest, and this is the level we're playing at here. They're such good athletes, these guys.
None of these girls will let the ball drop on the floor without making a valiant effort for it at all.
Yeah. Well, Coots tried to put in a bit of a cross-court serve there at an angle, and a little bit too much weight on it. It goes wide. And 5-all. Been playing for about 40 minutes or so. It's been quite a long match, and we just see the replay here as Kerry Olding happy to watch that one out. And at this stage, it's 5-all. Both teams really think that they can win this one.
It's almost a sudden death 10-point game now.
Oh, Helen Brown was a little bit frustrated there. I think she feels she may have been better leaving that one. And but you see they're just cleaning the lines here. You can just see the line judges just
pulling. You called them an NTO earlier. What does that mean?
National Technical Officer.
Right. Okay.
So they've been working with us all season, as we said, trying to get places in the London 2012 Olympics next year.
Of course, we've just come off a test event as well from Horse Guards Parade. As Olding goes long, and that was so close again. Austin and Coots, they seem to be very happy. There's a lot of smiles and jokes between them.
It's a very relaxed atmosphere out there, but they know what's up for grabs here. It's a place in the final.
Yeah.
That's what they want.
And I think this one really was, talking to some of the experts here. And,
Great vision by Denise Austin there. Helen Brown's out of position. And Denise Austin just took full advantage of that. It's a high, deep shot to the corner. This is where the experience of Denise Austin may pay off. They've got a 3-point lead already.
Good slow-mo here, and you can see Austin aware of where her opponents were. And we're talking to people before this match. Really, everybody just said there's nothing in it. This could go either way, and we're seeing that here, aren't we, today now? 8-6, lovely shot from Kerry Olding there, just doing a similar shot than we just saw Denise Austin do.
Yeah, it's about the vision and the awareness on court of who's actually in right position, and whether you can actually take advantage of that space that's been given to them.
Yeah.
Helen Brown coming to serve now, and it's 2 points in it. They've got to fight back to this. It's now 6-8.
Just covering over a little hole there so that she could land properly after the serve. All these girls are doing jump serves. There's a good block from Olding. And Austin tries a little cross shot there, a cut shot, and just didn't go right for her at all, did it?
Yeah, it's one of the hardest shots to play if you're tight against the net as she was there to get the angle, because the ball's near enough below the height of the net as well. So you've got to get the ball up and down and over. So really, really hard shot. Great point for the girls to win at the change of ends. So they're only 1 point in it now. The score's 7-8 in the deciding set. Remember, it's race to 15.
Too tight. And look at the rain coming in. I think we might just miss out on getting drenched here. In this particular match anyway. Coots comes up. Oh, good defence, but it's just not good enough.
That's a great swing across court there by Mel Coots. Real full power on it. Helen Brown doing the best to control it. Nothing coming through that. Even if the rain comes, it won't dampen the atmosphere here on Boscombe Beach.
Yeah, really, really good atmosphere. Let's see Layla in the corner there. She's working hard, trying to get the crowd going. As here's a chance for Kerry Olding. Oh, Mel Coots just did the most amazing block with one hand. Where did that one come from? And well, there's a bonus point, and what a time to get it now.
Yeah,
Wasn't that incredible?
Truly instinctive response there by Mel Coots. The ball going in between herself and Denise Austin. Sticks an arm out, comes back. Kerry goes to fire the ball over straight away, fires it long.
Really quite incredible defence from Mel Coots there. Sticks an arm out and gets it back over the net. Kerry Olding does well. It's still live. Chance for Coots. She's gone down the line.
The reach advantage Mel Coots has got. Helen Brown paid advantage there. High at the net. Great point for the girls in red. A 4 point lead in a deciding set is really hard to come back from.
Yeah, they've just taken a few points here, haven't they, Mark? And they've opened up that gap, and you feel that this could well be significant now. Coots to serve.
Great pressure serving as well, especially when you need it near the end of the set. Serving again on Helen Brown as they did in the last set.
There's no doubt that there was movement in that ball. Somebody of Helen Brown's experience doesn't just spill standard serves like that. That ball would have been moving all over the place. And 12-7 now. She decides to just change her angle a little bit there, so she'll have looked up, seen something she didn't like, and said, right, I'm going to go somewhere different. Olding. Chance here, she's going up, the girls have gone back in red, and that one completely split them.
The ball just clipped the tape of the net as well, so that again takes the power out of the ball, and with the book coming straight down, it catches both the girls on the heels.
And we'll have another swap, another 5 points.
Important that girls in blue now take advantage, come to the stronger end, serving it into the wind. It's important that they take advantage and start building some points to get back into this match as they trail by 4 points.
Well, there's quite a few people up in these, what they call pods as well,
Yeah,
that are overlooking, the beach pods, and there's people having parties and hosting weekends with their friends and watching this action as Austin and Coots, beautiful little touch, completely wrong-footed their opponents.
Always playing across his shoulder there. it is a party atmosphere at beach volleyball. It's not like going to Wimbledon or anything like that. There's a lot of noise, a lot of crowd interaction as well that happens here.
Absolutely. DJ's doing a sterling job. Austin serves. Brown's gone up, but that wasn't a very good set there from Olding. Oh, she makes up for it though with that lovely dig, and oh, the smash is too long.
It's a full swing again by Kerry Olding. It's paid dividends before, but this time she couldn't quite control it enough. There's a big 6-point gap now.
Yeah.
As you see her lining up for the shot. It's a great ball in.
6 match points for Austin and Coots to reach the final. But there's one save.
They're going to fight hard every point now. They need to. They're on the stronger side serving. That's a great point to win. Save 1 match point.
Gabby Madriska and Lara Plonka await the winners of this match in the final. That's going to be a great final. Whoever gets through, but oh, and the serve into the net. Well, the pressure was on to put in a good serve, and it didn't happen there. And Austin and Coots make it through to the final.
A great semi-final again, going to 3 sets. And it's going to be an awesome final, looking between Mel Coots and Denise Austin and Gabby Madriska and Lara Plonka.
Well, really high quality match there. It's going to make for a great final here.
To say that I think we played a lot of, for my part, for my experience, it felt like I had no experience. I was playing all the rookie mistakes. I was so nervous. I really wanted to get to the final, so I was just tight, you know, and all the things that you tell everybody not to do, I think I did in that game. So, but on the same hand, I think that experience at the end, where we were just able to go, do you know what, we're just not giving up, and that was fantastic. And do you know what, the crowd are great.
Well, it's what we've been playing for all year, so it's the most important thing for us this weekend, and we've been really looking forward to it, been hoping to get there, and I'm really pleased we have.
We'll have made it to the final. Ladies and gentlemen, Valentini! Up with a few of the beach volleyball personalities here on Boscombe Beach, and here's what they had to say.
Go Spike's a participation campaign that's been run by Volleyball England, and our aim is to get 10,000 more adults playing volleyball in all its forms. That can be beach volleyball, that could be volleyball on grass in the parks, that could be indoor volleyball, or even sitting volleyball, which is the Paralympic form of the game. We really want to introduce the sport to as many adults as we can, and help them to encourage and enjoy what is a really fantastic, sociable, fun sport. You can play it absolutely anywhere. Should be nice and easy, just a net and a ball, groups of friends all playing together and having a great time. So Go Spike has got many sort of strings to it really. So we're looking at beach volleyball courts and how do we set up more permanent facilities around the country, whether they be on the coast as we are today, or whether they even be inland. So we're now having 7 courts built in London on tennis courts. We're also focusing on universities. We have a lot of students who play volleyball and who pick it up at that sort of age group, so how do we encourage them to play more recreationally and more sociable volleyball every week. Also working with some of our smaller clubs to help them encourage new people to come and enjoy and play the game. And finally, sort of through competitions and regular structured activities on the facilities that we have, whether that be on the sand or whether that be in parks most weeks, playing quite regularly.
There are 3 dimensions to British volleyball and Volleyball England's volleyball, which is our indoor game, and that's for men and women, both of whom have been selected to play in London 2012. There's our beach programme, and we're here watching the finals of the Volleyball England Beach Tour. And then there's sitting volleyball, which is the Paralympic discipline, and we shall find out in the next week or so whether they're going to go to London 2012 as well. But all dimensions of our game are progressing, and that's brilliant. The amount of publicity that we're getting as a result of the successes of the British teams leading up to London 2012 has meant that more and more people are beginning to discover and find volleyball in all its different dimensions. So we're in a very healthy place at the moment, and the amount of interest is growing virtually by the week. So we're very pleased with the progress we're making. Well, it's unique. That's what makes it so different to everything else. Number one, it's played on sand, on the beach, and whilst a lot of purists or a lot of old-fashioned thinkers can't quite understand what the attraction is of beach volleyball, they're sort of in the 20th century, where we're living in the 21st century. Lots of loud music, vibrant crowds, people encouraging to take part. We're not expected to sit here quietly and clap. We're here to make a lot of noise and to join in the fun, because it's a fun event. But what people who watched it And certainly this was the case in Horse Guards Parade when we ran our recent beach tournament for a test event for London 2012, was that actually the athletes that are participating in this sport are real athletes. They're actually supreme athletes who work very hard on their technique and on their fitness. And if people want to try it, come on down. Well, Locog have done has been brilliant because they've given us the sand that was used in the test event. And we've relocated that now to Westminster, to a place in Leighton called Score. We've put some out at Crystal Palace and some up in Kettering. So we're creating beach courts now in the cities. And again, the same narrow-minded people start saying, well, we're living in a town and in a city. But actually, they miss the point, because not every child that lives in inner cities has the opportunity of getting to the beach. So we're taking the beach to them, and the response we're getting from that is absolutely astounding. People are coming in their hordes wanting to learn how to play the game. And it's interesting also, other sports have recognised what beach volleyball has done and are trying to create their own version of beach sport. So beach volleyball is right at the vanguard of all these developments, and it's very exciting. So other events of the last few weeks have demonstrated to us is that we need to get young people involved. We need to get them involved in sport, because sport brings so many social benefits. And certainly the sand courts we're putting in and around London, we have finally, here we are in Bournemouth and Boscombe, we can finally announce that we're going to have an indoor beach centre here in Bournemouth to match, may not match quite the one in Sweden or the one in Amsterdam, but it's the start, and we've also got schemes in front of us for 2 more covered beach courts in London. So yeah, beach volleyball is on a growth pattern, a huge growth pattern. What I think, certainly if they go onto the Volleyball England beach website or the Volleyball England website, they'll be able to find connections with their local authority. We have a website which demonstrates where you can make contact with people. If you're in London, just put up beach volleyball and you'll be able to find where we are.
Straight after this break, we're going to be taking you to the major finals of the Volleyball England Beach Tour, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the Volleyball England Beach Tour 2011. We're not going to waste any more time. This is the grand final. In the women's final, we have Denise Austin and Mel Coots versus Gabi Madrycka and Laura Plonker. So now it's over to our commentator, Adrian Battersby.
Well, it's a great party atmosphere here at beach volleyball on the VBT Tour, and Mark Perkins is with me. New Wave dancers are on.
Yeah, they've been on a couple of our tours. They're with us at Margate and also down here for the finals, entertaining the crowd. As you can see, the young girl there getting well involved with it. They've all got the little clappers, even the lads at the back getting involved there.
Oh, this is the final, and we're joining here 13-12. This should be a really good quality final. The girls in blue, Gabi Madrycka and Laura Plonker. Laura Plonker with just hitting the ball there and going wide. You'd say that they would be the favourites to take this final, wouldn't you, from past form?
From current form this year, yeah, because Mel and Denise haven't played, they've only played 1 tournament together themselves, although Mel's been on tour with Helen Brown as well. So they've had a lot more experience together, but
Yeah.
There's the experience between Mel and Denise they have, which is, you can't put a price on that. Yeah. Great shot there, over on 2 by Mel Coots. Just used a little knuckles there as a little pokey shot. There's no way the defence can ever pick that ball up. It was so quick.
Yeah.
Intelligent play there at the net.
Well, this is a bit of experience there, isn't it? She just knew where the other two were, and just said, right, I'll just pop that into a corner where there's nobody there. And
it's the kind of shot that Denise Austin is famous for as well, so it's nice that Mel got one of those in as well.
Yeah, lots of experience with Denise Austin. Interesting story about Denise. She nearly made the Sydney Olympics. They took the top 24 ranked athletes, and she was ranked number 25, I believe, and just missed out.
Just shy of it. But she's made up for all her contribution to Volleyball England and onto the beach since 1995. She's been absolutely phenomenal and a great person, a role model to have. She's encouraged a lot of the players we've now got playing on the World Tour. She's been responsible for some of the coaching and also the inspiration that she's led to them.
That one just hit the top of the tape and totally confused Austin and Coots there.
It was a big swing, but this time Gabby was just able to get the ball over and again, like you say, catch him off guard.
14-all. Really good quality beach volleyball here. There's a good crowd, even though it's raining and drizzling out there. And there's a block from Laura Plonker, and she throws the ball to her teammate Gabby Madiska. Well, Austin and Coots won in Margate, but Madiska and Plonker, well, they've made 3 finals out of the 4 BBT Tour events so far, and they've won 2 of them. So, in fact, they beat Coots and Brown. So, Mel Coots has been on the receiving end of a final defeat to these girls in blue already. But now she's with Denise Austin. Maybe something can change here. 16-14.
That's a great line shot there. You can see Gabby Madrico, one of the best defenders on the Volleyball England beach tour, scrambling across the sand there, trying to get through, unable to pick the ball up.
They're getting towards the pressure points now. First to 21. Get a good replay on this one. Mel Coots, just a lovely little dink over the top of the blocker. Really high quality shot there. Good serve. Plonker comes in for the hit. Austin gets to it, but can't defend it enough, and it runs away. And Madiska and Plonker just get a 2-point lead now.
Server from the strong side as well. So there's a good chance to start building this lead up here in the first set of the women's final.
Denise Austin was telling me yesterday when we did a bit of an interview with her, you're not supposed to stand with your hands on your knees anymore. It's bad for the back, but she's obviously a little bit more old school, I suppose. I never say that to her face. Here's a chance. Plonker. Oh, the set wasn't good there, though, to Plonker, and it's given the girls in red an opportunity, and Coots puts it away, and you can see Madiska there, head into the sky. She knows that she actually put in a bad set there for Plonker.
Yeah, you can also watch the shot there by Mel Coots. It's a great shot. As you see, her shoulders are facing cross court. That's why Gabby's gone that way, but she just turns her hand at the last minute, plays the ball down the line. You see Gabby leaning back going...
Yeah, that was a really high quality shot there from Coots. The girls in red are definitely reacting here. Oh, it's a
great challenge at the net there by Lara Plonker over Denise Austin, taking the block.
Oh, she was very high. She's a tall girl, but look how she got the arms up superbly there. And she blocked it. That block went perfect for her. And
yeah, perfect timing.
18-16 now. Really enjoyable action here from Boscombe Beach near Bournemouth, just on the east side of Bournemouth on the south coast. And the big hit comes in, and Mel Coots can't defend this one. Gabby Madiska puts in a lot of weight on that hit.
Yeah, reaching out with one arm there, trying to reach the ball, but just drops despairingly wide.
New Wave girls are still having fun in the distance. You don't realise how big these shots are coming in, how much weight these balls have on them when they're being hit so hard. And what a lovely shot from Mel Coots.
That's experience for you there.
A little tap on the hands with Denise Austin. You just see Gabby Madiska. Oh, she nearly got it, didn't she? She made it.
She had to get away a long way across the court there.
That was a superb effort there from Madiska. But she just missed out. 1917, blue leads, and it's 2017 now.
This time Gabby going long and high, so Mel taking the ball over the head, unable to control it. It's a great point for the girls in blue to win. They're now on set point, and the score 2017.
3 set points. That's a heavy serve there from Plonker. And here's a chance. Can it be a good set? Oh, it's not as good, but it's put away.
It's the husband-wife hit. It's right down the centre, deep into the corner, deep into the line.
Completely splits Austin and Coots. So we see this again. And Plonker goes up. Coots changes her mind about the block, and then it's right between them. The first set goes for the girls in blue. Really good atmosphere here. In the second set, we're joining it. It's 15-13 to Madiska and Plonker. And there's a chance here to take the title. They're 6 points away from winning this title of national champions for 2011. There's a good set there. Oh, but it just drifted a little.
Yeah, great work again at the net there by Mel. Not dropping off too early, and then seeing it actually taking, right, I'm going to take this block. And watch how she takes the ball right off the fingers there of Lara Plonker. Diving by both girls there, trying to pick the ball up.
Superb point there from Coots. She read that well. Oh, and again!
It's a great run of block here by Mel Coots, point for point. They pull it back. Denise Austin going back to serve. They've pulled it back now to 15, or they're all level. Knowing these two ladies well, they're not going to give up without a fight here. They're going to want to go to decide on this final.
It's almost an identical point from earlier. Plonker went up. And a change of tactics there. I wonder if that was on Plonker's mind there. She goes in for this shot,
yep.
And Coots drops away, and Plonker just puts it straight into the net. And there's been a little change in the flow of this match now. You just feel that the Reds are just starting to get on top. You feel that Mel Coots has just started to up her game a little bit here as we come to a crucial time in this match. Oh, what a great little dip shot.
It's another great cut shot there by Gabby this time.
Sorry, cut shot, of course. It really is a great final.
Denise knows it's coming, but she just can't make it.
Yes. She tried to make a big effort, Denise Austin, here. The girls are not leaving anything else left. They're really putting a big effort in as the sun blasts out here and comes from behind a cloud. And a great shot there from Mel Coots. Lobs into the far corner.
A lot of experience again in that shot. And that's where the communication comes in. You'll have heard Denise shout line there, knowing that the opposition are covering cross court. And that just gives a free court. It's an easy point for the girls in red.
Coots serves.
There's a signal made of where she wants Mel to run up to and block.
17-16. Set from Plonker, and Madriska puts it wide. Oh no, there's a whistle, yeah.
There's a handling error there by Lara Plonker. A great block, first of all, by Mel Coots. She saw her holding the signal out one, blocked the line, and she blocked the hit. Then a handling error called on Laura Plonker by the referee.
And that's a 3 point for Austin and Coots, and there's a big serve from Coots into the wind.
A great run of points for Denise and Mel as we get the change of ends now. They're only 2 points away from taking this to a deciding set. It's phenomenal beach volleyball action here.
Well, yeah, and remember, they were 15-13 down, so they've actually won 6 of the last 7 points. What a time to find the purple patch, because the writing was on the wall there that we were going to see a 2-0, and the girls in blue were going to take the title, but suddenly it's totally changed around, and you really feel that Mel Coots has stepped up to the plate on this occasion. Good block there with the set, and Austin has lobbed it over the top.
You watch Austin hit that shot there. She looks before she even hits the ball. You can see her head peer down. She'll see, right, where's free? Here she goes. She knows the court's open there. Right, easy point. Watch her smile now. Yeah, she's happy. Mel knows what's gone on there.
And Laura Plonker there.
This is set point for a decider.
Laura Plonker really wasn't happy at all. There's a big chance, but it's gone long. And it's tied, and the girls in red are going to tie this up. Austin and have levelled the match, and what a great match this is. Going to go into a third and deciding set here. It's superb action here at Boscombe Beach, and don't go away, we'll be back straight after the break with the deciding set. Welcome back to the National Beach Volleyball Finals here at Boscombe Beach near Bournemouth. The surfers are having a great time out there, but also the fans watching this beach volleyball final having a superb time. It's into a tie-break set. Madriska and Plonka have just taken the first point, and it's now tied at 1-all. Mark, we've been watching this final. It really is something special.
Yeah, we've got four of the most experienced beach volleyball players here on court, with them all winning over a handful of Volleyball England Beach Tour events. Gabby Madriska has just hit the ball here. She's played over 36 Volleyball England Beach Tours, and she's won 9 and can run up in 10 of them as well. So there's a lot of experience here. So there's a lot of knowledge of how to play this game. So this is going to go to the wire.
So much experience out there. That serve goes out. We haven't seen many going wide. Usually they're long from the left-hand side. That wind is still there, as strong as ever. Serving from the right, certainly a bit easier. Can put a bit more weight on the serve. Oh, great response there from the Reds. Plonka comes in. Reds are going to have a chance now. Austin goes up. They both have a pop at it. Coots comes up. Coots, oh, top of the tape. And Austin is just going crazy there. Oh. Well, a bit of fortune here. This slow-mo will just show it perfectly. Look at that. Takes all the pace out of the ball.
That was a big fish shot there by Mel Coots. But believe me, those two ladies will take them. If it takes them to the title.
Austin serves. Plonka had a chance. Here she goes again. Both girls in red go back. Decide not to block. Coots comes in. Oh, and the shot's too good. The cross court is too good. And you just feel that the Reds are starting to get on top a little bit here. Change every 5 points here, so a quick changeover. And oh, well, that's such an unorthodox shot there from Austin.
That's a Denise Austin shot. she's renowned for that. Players out of position. You see her here. Just it's like an overhand chop shot with both hands together. Plays the ball straight over. Great point though, and she is known for that one.
Oh, it's an incredible shot. She's just seen that both of the blue players are close to the net, and she doesn't even bother setting and goes straight for the shot over the top. There's a good response there from Laura Plonka, who puts one, a little bit of a similar shot here actually, just not a full pace shot, it's just
a high roll shot
over.
Down the line, knowing that Denise Austin was covering cross court.
Madriska serves. This is such an enjoyable final. Oh, and that was well read by Madriska. Now there's a chance. She comes in for the shot, and it's the Blues' turn to get the tape. Well, all things level out, I suppose, at the end of the day. It's 4-all.
They do normally even themselves out, and with the scores now 4 or 1 set all, it was perfect time for that to come in play.
Oh, incredible retrieve from Austin. That's unbelievable, and it's still live. Boy, if the Reds win this really will be amazing.
Oh, it's a great experience shot. Oh, forward roll celebration by Denise Austin. That shows you how much this game means to her. After all these years, she's still
That's phenomenal. Well, it was the retrieval earlier that really made that particular point, and Plonka and Madriska just took a bit of tactics here, but well, the forward roll, 5.9 I think for this one. Here we go. You don't see this very often on beach volleyball.
We had Lucy Bolton doing the cartwheel at test event at Horse Guards Parade, and now on Boscombe Beach we've got Denise Austin with a forward roll.
Well, here we go. I think it's all based on an earlier point. She made an incredible retrieval. The ball was flying out. She brought it back in, won the point. And it's those sort of points that can be the difference between winning or losing a match, isn't it? Instead, it's a 2-point difference every time. Instead of being 5-4 down, you're now 5-4 ahead.
Certainly is.
Oh, and there's a great serve from Mel Coots. And I think Laura Plonka here was unsure whether she was going to leave it or not, and she made a late decision there, didn't
playing
she?
the ball right next to the line, unsure whether to take it or not.
So another changeover every 5 points, and the sun just comes out a little bit just to brighten things up here. The action's red hot though. There's Denise Austin.
Again, just that experience, her joy. She is loving this game here today. She knows where the opposition are playing on the defence.
Yeah.
Mel Coots has told her where to play the ball, and with a little shot like that, that's just some amazing experience she's got. Look at a quick look there. She knew that Gabby was coming to the left.
Yeah.
She's played that ball over. That's about the vision of watching where the players were.
Interesting seeing Gabby Madriska actually having a serious talk with Laura Plonker, and I just wonder whether she was saying, look, you know, Denise is not hitting these big smashes, she's doing a lot of lob, we don't need to go for the blocks, and maybe she's telling Laura that, you know, maybe you should hold back a little bit on some of Denise's shots, because that, you know, that seems to be a lot of the shots she's playing.
Yeah, it was a great point there by Laura Plonker, hitting on the inside of the block. Point they definitely needs to win that one.
Oh, and Coots puts in the big hit.
Be ahead 3 points with a score 8-5 here is a good lead to have when it's only points up to 15. That's a great swing across court.
And Austin is getting really fired up with this. It looked earlier on as if there was only going to be one winner. Certainly the girls in blue are the favourites for this. But now, if you're looking at this and the way the things are going, Mel Coots goes down the line. It's 9-5.
The crowd are getting a spectacle of beach volleyball here. You can see them doubling 3 times up on the promenade as the grandstand piece is pretty much full as well. Just having this great experience. Again, Mel Coots with a shoulder facing cross court, but hitting the line shot.
Really enjoyable day out here. There's quite a few people who didn't even know this was coming, and they've gone and sat in the stands. They're having a days of entertainment. And here we are, business end of the match. Coots gets a little bit wrong there though on that hit. And Madriska and Plonker, it really is getting to the warning bells are starting to hit here, aren't they? They, you know, 3 points down when it's first to 15. You can see the girls in blue are having a good little chat here.
Yeah, the girls in blue need to win a couple of points now to really start piling the pressure on Denise and Mel.
Here we go. Madriska, Gabby Madriska serves. Mel Coots, Austin sets. Coots comes for the hit and goes down the line.
Brilliant line shot again. Knows exactly what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. There's a lot of experience on that court today, and there you see Coots beautifully placed. She's been hitting a lot of big hits there, but that one was much more of a placement into for accuracy rather than power.
Great retrieval there by Mel Coots. Even though the ball was behind Laura's head as she hit it, she was still able to stick her arms out, get a good pass in by Denise, and then take the point. This is a great lead by 5 points here. The score 11-6 in this deciding set.
11-6, 5 points lead. Austin and Coots have just stepped up, and you've got a significant lead now.
Yes, it's a strong lead to have on a shorter set.
Chance for Plonker, and Coots again.
That's another great point, especially with the girls in red, Denise and Mel, on the stronger serving side, where most points have been won this weekend at the Volleyball England Beach Tour Finals here at Boscombe Beach. There's a great chance to take the set out here and now.
We've seen a few points with a personal little duel between Plonker and Coots, and you just feel that that's been a little battle that Coots has just won today. And there's 3 or 4 points where they've been having that little sort of battle at the net, and Coots has taken all of them. Plonker goes up. Here's a chance. Austin's going to have a little battle now at the net, and she's gone for the power. Madriska does well. Oh.
That was a great receive there by Denise Austin as well. Take the ball high with the knuckles, giving Mel Coots time to get the set in.
Well, this lady's in her 40s, and she does amazing. You know,
she's playing like a teenager.
She's playing amazingly. In a national final, it's quite incredible to see. She's 2 points away from taking the title here. Her and Mel Coots. Coots goes long, and 13-7. Madriska and Plonker seriously need to get some points on the board as they change ends again.
They're going to a strong end again, so this is a good chance for them to start building back into this set.
Yeah.
They need the next 2 points.
Yeah. Well, if they can win 5 points, if they can put 5 good serves in here, then they're right back in the final. But really, anything less is going to be trouble, because it's going to be championship point for the girls in red. Coots comes in.
Height advantage again, taken there by Mel Coots over the block of Madriska.
It's been given against her. What's happened here? Points being given against. Coots is looking back. And is it that she touches the net as she comes in? The net moved. So did she touch the net before the ball hit the floor? The point has been given. Madriska and Plonka.
That's what the referees interpreted from that point.
Well, that's a bit of controversy here. And
it's a great swing by Gabby Madriga there. She's not had many free hits at the net to have. She's a big outside hitter for when she plays indoor for London Bologna, and that shows you the height she can get up there. That's a brilliant shot.
Big points now. So they've taken the first 2 points out of the 5 from this side, and Coots is into the net.
This is the points that the girls of blue needed.
Well, is there a bit of nerves on this one? Because Coots has been putting these away all day. No challenge. I can't believe she's just done that.
Unforced error there by Mel Coots.
A good serve. Oh, block. And Austin goes to the far corner. Here's a chance now. Can Plonka put this away? No, she doesn't. It's straight to Austin. Austin's trademark shot. And they're on championship point.
That's a great work by both teams there. But in the end, Denise just coming up with this great roll shot over the block. In beach volleyball, it is a great shot to have in your locker if you can play that one well. And she punches the air, and here it is. Championship point, Denise Austin to serve.
The crowd are applauding. It's championship point, and here's it's going to be difficult now for the Blues. Here's a chance. The Reds are going to have a chance to win this. And Austin has done it the same way. Well, she's won so many points that way, and they've taken the national title. Mark, that's just amazing.
Absolutely outstanding performance by both teams, but Denise Austin and Mel Coots, absolutely fantastic in the third set. Using all their experience, all their know-how, and pulling it out, especially when they're needed. The girls of blue coming back in the end, but the girls in red are just too good.
Well, Denise's daughter Ellie is watching this one and absolutely thrilled, and what a great final.
Now that we're not playing internationally as much, if we had more internationals at home, we'd still be playing. So we haven't retired, and I don't think we'll ever officially retire. But these are our big events, you know, and every match, every semi-final is like a final to us. Every final is just massive that we make. So to win against a team that's on form, that's been winning on the domestic tour, it was great because it was a grind. You know, we had to really pull on every single breath of our pride, of our experience, of our desire to not be beaten. It was great. It's something that you know, I've loved for a long time. So to pull it out of the bag yet again, it was great.
Been around the tour for so many years now that, you know, you do kind of get to know everyone, and I think everyone starts to appreciate the work that you put in. And the very fact that we are getting a little bit older means that I think people respect what we're doing, the fact that we can still pull off wins against some of the younger players.
Now we're at the top and everyone wants us to keep winning because it's fun. I mean, all the young ones, it's frustrating for them, and that's good. That's the way we want to keep it for as long as we possibly can.
We keep saying, like, oh, well, should we play again? Oh, why not? You know, I think we're still enjoying it. We've still managed to keep in reasonable shape, and we're still winning. So as long as we're enjoying it and we're still winning, I think we'll keep coming back.
I think that is the beauty of beach volleyball, is it's more forgiving in terms of what on your body, so, you know, with the sand and everything else, but also it does require the psychological strength and the guile, you know, the craft, the experience, the knowledge of, you know, when you recognise where somebody's starting to fail on the other side, going for the jugular and kind of going, right, let's have her now, and, you know, just being able to sort of keep calm when they're winning and not read too much into it, and be able to stay on a level and know that we've got the experience that our touch on the ball is never that far away. So even though we were struggling through the first sort of set and a half, we just know that when we find that groove, we're in it.
Yeah, and I think Denise and I have got a really good understanding as well. I think we're that old, long in the tooth that we just sort of know how to work with each other, and we don't get very upset with each other. We just keep playing, and I think that's really important, because you do see teams where things start to fall apart a little bit between them, but I don't think we've ever had that, and I think that's one of our greatest strengths, actually.
Beach volleyball is the most non-contact sport there is, the way you can throw yourself around diving in the sand and just get these extreme radical positions, jump up and then whack the ball away, but with so much aggression, but without actually hitting anyone.
The absolute best thing about beach volleyball is that anyone can play. It's an absolutely massive leveller, so you don't have to be good at any sports in particular. It's a really sociable, fun event. In the Olympics, they obviously play 2v2, but you could have 6v6, 4v4. Absolutely everyone can play. Really fun, really sociable, and an enjoyable game for all.
I just love the whole atmosphere of it. Like, it's such an athletic sport when you watch the teams play and the players get, like, the way they can cover across the court, and just kind of the energy that's around beach volleyball. And then when you're playing on centre court, people are cheering, there's music, there's dancers. I just think it's like the whole package. I just love it.
Most of all, I just love being at the beach and doing something instead of just lying in the sun. It's just a really fun sport to do. There you have it, a thrilling final here from Boscombe Beach. That was the Volleyball England Beach Tour 2011. Join us next year where we do it all over again. Bye bye.